Hey guys, Andrew, Bad Andy Belgium. I'm back again with Bad Andy Fitness. I've been getting asked quite a few questions on rep range, what's the ideal rep range, and how much variation do you need to be doing in your workouts. So let's go ahead and let's jump into it. For rep ranges, you can do high, the 8 to 15 reps, or you can do the lower 3 to 5 reps. That's typically what you find people doing. And if you're going to do the volume, the higher reps, there are some great benefits to it. So let's say it's bicep day and you're doing, sets of 12 to 15 for your bicep curl. Another thing you need to do to get your pump even better is after your set, make sure you're stretching whatever muscle you're working out. So then you're getting even more blood flow into that specific muscle. It's going to get bigger. So there is a big downfall though with the higher rep, because you're going to plateau on strength, and this is the problem I see at the gym all the time. If I've been going to the same gym for a while and I've seen people doing the same routine over and over, they're not picking up heavier weights. They're doing whatever rep range they were doing, and they're doing the same weight over and over, and they're wondering why they're not getting any different results. Well, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And it's the same thing for weightlifting. If you're doing 3 sets of 10 at the same weight every time, guess what? Your muscle's not going to grow. So if you want to do the volume style that I see a lot of people doing at the gym, make sure you're throwing in some strength training as well, which is typically what I do, is basically all strength training. So I do 3 to 5 reps. I go really heavy, and I'm always increasing the weight on it. So that increase of weight is a different stimulus every week, and that's why my muscles have been able to grow, for years now, and I haven't plateaued, because I'm always doing something different. I'm always throwing on a little more weight. I never stay at the same spot, and I never do the same reps over and over. And if you're going to do the volume, you got to make sure you throw in at least some strength. So whenever you plateau, let's say it's 2 months down the line, start mixing it up. Go ahead, throw in some lower rep ranges for, do 2 months of that as well, and you're going to notice you get stronger. So then when you go back to the volume, you're going to be able to do a higher set of weights, for that same rep range, and you're going to get bigger again. So this is a great way to stimulate it, if you're going to throw in the variables. Now, if you're doing the strength route, which I do, you really don't have to variate that often, because guess what? You're always throwing on more weight, so your body never gets used to it. I've never completely plateaued. I'm always getting, a little stronger, a little bigger, a little leaner. And, honestly, I just don't want to look good. I want to, be strong as well. And that's not the biggest goal I see at the gym. But, if you want to go the strength route, you're going to get the all-around benefits, the strength, the look, and, just feeling better all day, every day. The volume, make sure you're getting in the strength as well. You can't just do the volume style by itself. And, now let's go into how often do you have to vary your workouts. Honestly, if you're hitting the muscle in different variations, your workout routine is a good routine. Let's take, for example, mine. When I do bicep day, I'm doing 7 variations of curls. There's not really many other things you can do. Your muscle only extends and contracts. So if you're doing, 6, 7, 8 reps of different exercises for one specific body part, you're probably not going to have to vary your workout. Maybe just the sets. If you're doing the volume, go to strength for a while. But if you're the type of person that needs variation in your life, go ahead, mix up your routine every, month, every 2 months, whatever you need. It's whatever honestly makes you happy. And the great thing about varying up your workouts is when you go to the next thing, the thing I was talking about earlier, where people have done the same 3 sets of 10, 12, whatever for years, you really don't know what weight you can do. So you're going to push yourself a little harder. So that is a great side of varying up your workouts, is not knowing, truly what you can do, so you're going to push yourself harder. So, guys, I hope this cleared up a lot of questions I've been getting asked. But as always, if you have more, leave them in the comments below. I'll get to them. That's going to do it for this episode of Bad Andy Fitness. Give it a like, give it a share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Bad Andy Fitness.